I was 18. I took German in college and became pals with the people seated directly around me. The guy behind me ended up being my type. Clearly, he wanted to hook up. I had some pretty strong body image issues and wasn't a hookup type of person. The connection was there, I just wasn't ready for sex or intimacy. My first red flag should have been when I went to his house the first time. He sat in his work chair at his desk for the PC. He kept pressuring me to sit on his lap. My only other option was to sit on the bed, but being an overthinker, I didn't want to give way for a reason to get in bed with me. I stood for 2 hours while he showed me videos on his computer. Finally, because he kept asking, I figured I must just be paranoid. I sat at his lap, but as far forward as I could. It wasn't comfortable, didn't last long. Nothing happened. Leaving that night, he was driving me home. He told me he always fucks girls in the back of his car. I joked about it. I'm home safe. For this next part, it's important to know my phone had recently broken. I had a spare, but it only worked with Wi-Fi. I couldn't text or call or use social media. He knew this. We hang out again on October 6, 2018. He takes me to a big field that hosts things like Cirque du Soleil, spelling, etc. There's a soccer field, many parking lots, lots of space. There was an event that night. I don't know what it was. We parked in the very back of a small, pitch-dark lot. This one wasn't being used for the event and wasn't monitored by police. He started putting his hand on my thigh, among other hints, which I kept gently rejecting. He gets out to pee, we walk the soccer field. The police are watching the lots across the field. We go back. He locks the doors, and I notice that they're the old-style locks you can't pry open from the passenger side. It's a 2-door car. He gets into the back of the car and keeps saying I should join him. I know where that will go, so I keep saying no. No, uncomfortable. No, I don't too. No, I like where I am. No, it's too crowded. Any reason I could think of as he keeps asking. Finally, he decides he's asked enough and I'm not budging. Since I'm very petite, he picks me up and pulls me into the back. I'm trying to get my space, and since if I tried to sit up and go back up front, he could pull me back into him, I decided my safest option was to sit in the back for a few minutes and say I was getting tired and if we could go drop me off. As I move my legs towards the right of the car, I'm laying over him with my back on his legs and my head over the bottom of the seat. He begins to choke me, strangle me. I remember him laughing. I remember not liking how hard he was choking and moving my hands to his hand to pull him off. When I did, he didn't move his hand. He used his free hand to grab my wrists and move them out of the way and used his strangling hand and arm to hold me down. I'm kicking my legs trying to see if I can hit the window or something to break or make a noise to distract him. It isn't working. I remember being extremely dizzy when he finally stopped. He held out so long I accepted I was going to die in the back of some man's car and I stopped struggling. Everything felt slow. He stopped. I sat up. He was smiling this huge smile. He was so pleased. He cut me pinned against the right side of the car in the back for an hour or so while continuing to try to make advances on me. I dodged best I could. I said no. Finally, I convinced him I was hungry. McDonald's opens soon. Let's go to this specific one. I wanted to show him it since he wouldn't take me home. This McDonald's was by my old high school. I knew it. I knew the hotel lot next to it, the park and ride, the business center, all of it. I knew places I could hide if I got out. I didn't know the McDonald's in my town, so it was a town over. No big deal. I figured if I was lucky, he'd park close enough to the McDonald's I could get Wi-Fi or maybe use the restroom to dial 911. He parked too far away for Wi-Fi, but he was getting tired. He wouldn't take me home. He pulls me into the back again and lays me on my back on top of him. He's on his back. He's trying to get in my pants and I keep moving away. He shows me his backpack, full of rope, lube, toys, rubber gloves, etc. None of this was anything I wanted or consented to doing. Thankfully, I had an appointment at 10 a.m. that day with Apple to fix my phone. I recently started driving and wasn't comfortable on my own, so I was having my parents take me. He also knew this. He takes me home around 9, a full 12 hours from when he picked me up and over 24 since I'd slept. I don't know why he suddenly stopped. He wasn't choking the proper BDSM way, and I clearly wasn't enjoying it for a while before he stopped. I think he may have thought he killed me or knocked me out. I think I got lucky I didn't fight until I passed out. I remember the way I wanted to laugh because there I was, about to be murdered in a car a soccer field's distance away from the police. Ironic.